Have you ever wanted to design a bot that does completely stupid and utterly pointless things? If you answered yes, then you're in the right place, pal. Today I'm going to show you how to create a Twitter bot that has only one job: to tweet the entire B-movie script, line by line. So before we build the bot, we have to actually apply to get approved by Twitter. So here we are on Twitter's developer website, and the first thing you're going to do is click apply, and then apply for a developer account. Now we're going into the specifics of what we're actually using Twitter's API for. So we're hobbyists making a bot, of course. This is just your general information. Select the country that you're in, and then the name. Just do hello world, whatever. Now this is the more specific stuff that you're going to be using Twitter's API for. So in your own words, say what you're going to do. Tweet out the entire B-movie script line by line, and then going into the specifics. Are we actually analyzing data? No, we're not for this specific case. What are we using it for tweets? Tweeting entire B-movie script. And then, do you plan on displaying tweets? No, we're not. Is the government going to use any tweets? No, we're not. And that's basically it on this side. All you have to do is more robustly fill out this information, click next, review it, and then check yes on their terms. And then in a few hours you should hear back from them and either approved or rejected.
One eternity later.
Hey, you got accepted. Congratulations. Okay, so now you're going to actually create the app that your bot will be working on. So go to this drop-down menu and then click on apps. And as you can see, this is my older app that's actually running the bot right now. But we're going to create a new one. So this is the page where you put in your actual app details. For an app name, we're just going to do B-movie script. For an application description, we're just going to do tweeting the entire B-movie script line by line. For website URL, I always put the link to the email account that the bot is actually using. For callback URLs, you actually don't need to worry about. Those are for organizations, not for regular people with regular bots. And then this is again telling Twitter what you're actually using their API for. So done. Alright, so once you got that done, you're going to click create, and then your app is actually created now. There's just one more thing that you have to finish up on Twitter's side. So here we are in the apps menu, and as you can see, your new app is created right here. This is my older one, Life of Bot Botson. Go to details, then permissions, edit, and then make sure that your permissions are read, write, and direct messages. This gives you the most freedom for what you can do with your bot. Then goes to keys and tokens. And as you can see, you have 4 important things: your API key, your API secret key, and then you have to generate an access token and an access token secret. This connects your bot to Twitter's API. So make sure you write these down and don't share it with anybody else. And then app details is just more details on what you're doing with your app. Once you got all that down, then you're ready to actually start coding. Here we are on my Raspberry Pi, and this is where we're going to be hosting the bot. So you need one library to get started, and that's Twython. Twython is a good library for interfacing Twitter's API with Python, and as you can see, I already have it installed. So now we're going to make a new directory, and then cd into that directory. Now make the file that your bot's going to be on. There are a few imports that we need to take care of first. Alright, and then paste in your keys. This line is for bringing Twitter your keys and allowing them to access your account. This next block of code is for taking in the script and changing it into a list of words broken up by each line. First, you open the script and then set permissions to read. Create a string that reads the entire script. Create a list from that string broken up by each line. And finally, close the file. Now you're going to create the loop for the program. So start with for I in words, where words is a list of lines from the script. Then do api.updateStatus, status equals I, where I is the line at that certain iteration, and do time.sleep 1200. 1200 seconds is equal to 20 minutes, and that's how often your bot will tweet. Now if you ran this code, it would tweet some, but it would crash, and that is because Twitter does not like duplicate tweets. For instance, in the first few lines, it goes yellow, black, and the next line is yellow, black, so this would cause it to crash. Luckily though, there is an easy way around this, and that's just surrounding everything in a try-catch block, and then printing out duplicate every time that it throws an error. And that's it for the bot. Pretty simple. Now all you gotta do is save the file and then run it. Here's my bot, and as you can see, it's been running for quite some time now. But once it's done with the script, it just ends.